3:05 Thursday. I've been at the van all day. I'm picking up Ella from school. Yay. Have her for a couple of hours, make a tea and all that stuff. All good. I'm going on 4 days on, so kind of won't see her over the weekend, which ruins me every time, to be honest, because it messes up our routine. That's why I've got to make some changes. So some of the changes are that I've been working on a flyer today for the laser and engraving service, and also found a few people on Facebook who've got pages for their companies who are doing similar things actually. So I've got the basics together on the flyer. I've done the front, I'm going to do the back, put some pictures on there, some images, get people used to the idea of what they can do with it. Tell people it's a full design service. I'm probably going to direct people to Fiverr gigs of existing ideas and products that I'm going to make that people can just have their names or company details engraved on. I think that's easier because I think people want that 1 click or 2 click. Yes, I want that. I want 100 of them, bang, done, and with their text on. I also think people want local delivery, so I've got to factor that in. I've started making a Pinterest board with all the various ideas and concepts and inspiration, sort of like a, just scan through it and come up with your own ideas that you might want engraving on your iPad or iPhone or whatever it may be. And then I've got to start working on the actual site itself, and I have got some text in Trello, which I'd worked on the other week, but I do need to think about images, and at some point I need to start putting some little 60-second videos together, because I want to start talking to Epilogue at some point, because I really hope that they'll see what I'm trying to do, and hopefully we can work out some kind of payment plan, because at the moment I've got some space that I can use, and as long as I can make this wash its face, is the saying, pay for the laser, pay for my materials, and then also give me a bit of income to make sure that I can afford to, A, have a roof over my head, and B, have some food, but also C, move towards getting an upgrade of this car to an off-grid vehicle. Wow, that bus was moving. Mainly a T5 Transporter. I'm looking at something that I can drive and live in. I want the freedom of being able to do that. But also it opens up other things about the laser shop, being able to take that. So anyway, I am working. Today has been a better day. The last 3 days have been sort of sketching and formalising in my head what I'm trying to achieve. And I've also filled out and done a bunch of text today for Indiegogo. Indiegogo's got a new section called life.indiegogo.com, and it's kind of like personal donations. And I'm not quite sure if I should, at this stage, go on Kickstarter or Indiegogo, but the life thing looks a little bit different. I just need a bit of a sort of helping hand, a bit of a nudge to get things going. I'm just really scared. I'm fearful of making the jump, feet first into this, giving up this temporary job and going into something with, and hoping it's going to work with no capital. I kind of want to be able to have 3 or 6 months money at least to lease out the laser cutter and work in there, as much as possible. In my head, I'd like to do 12-hour days, Monday to Friday. How realistic that is, I'm not sure, because obviously I've got to pick Ella up and occasional days. Weekends I'd have to myself and probably have complete downtime, he says, knowing that people will be messaging over the weekend. Yeah, so it's not necessarily fear, it's kind of how do I eat and how do I keep a roof over my head. The main reason why people just have a day-to-day job, right? Because you can't always, or most of the time, you can't live your passion, the thing that you love to do. You have to do the bricks and mortar job to bring money in. And I've been doing that for the last 4 months now, and I can do it, but I can feel the passion and creativity fall out of me every shift. I know I'm doing stuff that I don't, I know I'm working on stuff that doesn't inspire me. And I need to feel of value and inspired every day. I love some of the ideas and creativity that people are making with these things. And as an add-on, bolt-on thing, I think, yes, okay, you could look at it like the laser cutting. You can look at it like printing. In general, there's loads of companies who now sort of, it's cheap, it's so cheap, it's through the floor. But I kind of have the additional information of working on Fiverr and realising that this is potentially a worldwide resource. Obviously, it's post and packaging, so I'll probably only keep it to Europe. But you know, there's going to be a lot of people going and buying these laser cutters and engravers, but I think there's still a lot of mileage to go in terms of custom, unique stuff. The fact that you can get this little bottle add-on to do bottles is quite interesting as well. But yeah, customization is where it's at, and there's so many little things that I can prototype. Some of the ideas that I want to prototype to then get CNC routed, because doing CNC routing is quite expensive. So it's best for me to sort of mock it all up. We got quite far with Rattler, but I really want to take it to the next degree. Anyway, it's 3:10. I've got to pick it up at past. I'm going to go and get some bits and bobs from the shop. So we've got sandwich things for tomorrow. But yeah, a productive day. A productive day. I would have liked to have got some more of the website done. But only so much time in a day, eh? We're getting there. I just nipped to the shop and weird. I just got stopped in this shop by a lady who asked me if I wanted to be part of a focus group, a 2-hour focus group about fish products. What? Yeah, so for 2 hours of my time, they'll pay me 50 quid to be part of a focus group to talk about John Smith's fish, tuna, packaging, blah, blah, blah. Stuff that I would love to do and can do, and it's not a problem. So I'm going to try and book a day off and recover back those 10 hours and get paid for 2, get half the money, but more of my time back. The universe, I'm telling you, you put it out there in the universe and the universe listens. I'm chuffed now. It's 25 past. I'm going to pick Ella up. See you in a minute. Keep coming,